General Beauregard's interpretation of the Great Drive-By, a monologue delivered with total certainty and no accuracy. You will have to excuse my voice. It is still hoarse from addressing the multitudes last night. I did not anticipate such a turnout. None of my advisors, Pig Okra, Bronky the Donkey, absent without leave, nor Jim Cooter warned me that a rally of that scale was imminent. But when destiny calls, a rooster must answer. I awoke yesterday with a certain tingle in my feathers, a strategic intuition, a stirring in my crop. I sensed, as only a commander can, that the people of Cooter were gathering to express their loyalty. At first, I assumed it was a coronation rehearsal, or perhaps a demonstration of readiness for the swine negotiations. I had not yet chosen an ambassador. I assumed I would need to select one with thumbs. Then the vehicles began, one after another, like a mechanized phalanx rolling across the gravel. Every truck and sedan was clearly under orders, positioned in a tactical loop pattern, what military historians refer to as an ovation circuit. They executed it flawlessly, circling the house in a maneuver that communicated without words. General Beauregard, you acknowledge our supremacy. I saluted each one, every single one, even the ones who did not salute back. Leadership requires magnanimity. Some of the drivers nodded toward the porch. A few waved at June, the new civilian intern. But do not be fooled. These gestures were ceremonial acknowledgments of my command presence. Their eyes, though hidden behind tinted polycarbonate, were clearly directed toward me. I am trained to detect admiration even through tinted polycarbonate. And then the offerings. Gift cards, candles, towels, a potted shrub with unknown political implications, all placed reverently upon the porch as tribute to the kingdom. I inspected them and found most suitable for state use. Pig Okra claims he must haul them, but that is because he is the Minister of Transport and refuses to accept his portfolio. Pig Okra sat on the gifts in a defensive posture, but this is her way. She guards the treasury. She is our Secretary of Pork. June, overwhelmed by the magnitude of my following, attempted to thank the crowds, but I, understanding the gravity of the moment, rose to the porch rail and addressed them in a voice that carried heroically across the gravel. People of Cooter, your general stands before you. Unfortunately, the people continued driving. Some sped up. I assumed this was out of enthusiasm. Peepaw and Meemaw acted as witnesses to the scale of the event, rocking in ceremonial unison. Jim Cooter stood nearby, clearly assigned as security detail. Bronky hid, which is typical of a subordinate overwhelmed by the glory of his commanding officer. Make no mistake, this was not a parade for June. This was not a social occasion. This was not curiosity. This was a mass mobilization of support for my upcoming diplomatic engagement with the Swine Nation, an event foretold in the scent of destiny. Some will say I misread the situation. They will be wrong. I am General Beauregard of the Western Ridge. My interpretations are self-correcting. Last night was a sign, a prophecy, a prelude. The kingdom of Cooter is awakening, and I remain, as always, your general, commander of the Drive-By Legion, protector of the porch, bearer of the kindergarten pin of honor.